Home gardening is a land use system around the homestead where several species of plants and animals are managed by the household members. The home garden is primarily intended for family consumption. Home garden follows a principle of crop diversification and sustainable management of local resources. Improved management of home garden is one of the best low-cost investments for improving livelihood of disadvantaged farmers.
Home garden project is extremely valuable to Livelihoods. From our project and experience, project implementation, we have found that home garden is particularly suited for women and those with a small land holding, where even in the women-headed household and Dalits, families were able to participate and gain from the project.
Local initiatives for biodiversity, research and development, LIBIRD, implemented the home garden project with the funding support from the Swiss Agency for Development and Cooperation, SDC.
In Nepal, there are about 1/4 farm households are landless, and almost 50% of households have very limited landholding. In that case, the home garden is a technology that can be adopted by very poor, even landless or land poor marginal farm households, because it doesn't take much land, because it can be grown in home state with the limited technology, with the limited input that is available from your own home in the form of compost, in the form of wastewater. So even the poor households, even the marginal households who have very limited land and very limited investment that they can do, they can adopt this technology.
The project ran from 2002 to 2013 in 3 different phases with different objectives. The research-based first phase was implemented with technical support from Biodiversity International in 4 districts of Nepal from 2002 to 2005 to develop an understanding of the dynamics of the home garden.
We try to understand and document the structure, composition, and rationale behind the home gardens, why farmers are maintaining a large number of diversity in a small area, how it contributes to their livelihood, income, nutrition, that kind of aspect.
The second phase was implemented from the year 2006 to 2008 in 13 districts. The objective was to translate the findings and good practices of the first phase and to scale up the project in partnership with 4 national NGO partners in 6 districts.
The home gardening, I see that it is an inevitable component of every development project in agriculture directed towards food security.
The third phase was implemented from the year 2009 to 2013 to mainstream the home garden into different governmental and non-governmental organizations. There were altogether 7,700 direct beneficiary households in 61 village development committees of 16 districts. 85% of the beneficiaries were women. Various factors have contributed to the success of the home garden project. The careful selection of the beneficiaries, especially the women, poor and disadvantaged groups who were looking for development opportunities, is one of them.
In the project, we have more than 70% beneficiaries that disadvantaged, and disadvantaged means who are excluded by the community or are the socially excluded and economically poor. And social exclusion means they are excluded by their caste, by the gender or the ethnicity. And economically poor means who have less land, maybe smallholders, or do not have any permanent or good source of income.
Species diversity in the home gardens of the project beneficiaries has increased after the project intervention.
पहिला पहिला अब त्यही यसो हिउँदेसँग बि पासेको सागसाग खान्थ्यो अहिले त जम्मै कुरा खाँदा पर्दा त एकदम उयो के राम्रो
The number of households with diversity of more than 25 species rose from 17% in 2009 to 79% in 2013.
Home garden promotes biodiversity. You diversify the species, you use the locally available species which are more resilient to adverse effect of climate change. That means if some species that you have planted fail to produce because of the drought, you have another species which is more resilient to drought, and that will give you produce.
The project has demonstrated that home garden can supplement the annual income of the poor smallholder households.
पैसाको के गर्ने बाख्रा किन्ने पाल्ने केटाकेटी पढाउने घर खर्च पहिला 12-15 हजार हुन्थ्यो यसो बाहिर फेर काम गर्दा अहिले चाहिँ म बाहिर फेर काम गर्न हिँडेको छैन घरैमा 30-40 हजार 50 हजार सम्म कमाइन्छ.
The percentage of households making extra earning from surplus sale were 46%, with the average income of 3,376 rupees per year. But in 2013, they became 70%, with average of rupees 9,218. Women have been the main beneficiaries of the project, which constitute over 80% of the total beneficiaries. It has helped the women whose husbands have migrated to gain income.
In Nepal, people are migrating to third countries, in other countries, in search of job. And due to this, there has been a labor shortage in villages, especially for the agricultural activities. But home garden being very low cost investment that is required, you don't need that much of labor as compared to other agricultural activities.
Beyond economical and ecological benefits, the home gardens have become an effective means for enhancing social capacity and empowerment of the disadvantaged groups. The project has played a crucial role to convince not only the disadvantaged groups but also the elite groups about the social inclusion issue and its rationale.
पहिला त नजाने नबुझे जस्तो पनि अब बाहिरबाट पनि केही व्यवहार हुन्थ्यो र समूह आइसकेपछि बोल्न पनि डर लाग्थ्यो के सर जानेर बुझेर पनि भित्रै आफूलाई आफै पनि दब्बिने त्यस्तो हुन्थ्यो अब समूह आइसके हाम्रो यो संस्था आइसकेपछि बोल्न डराउन हुन्न यस्तो अघि बढेर काम गर्न डराउन हुन्न भनेर हामीलाई अब सरले भन्नुभयो.
The project also lobbied and advocated for allocation of budget from the Village Development Committee Block Grant and the District Development Committee budget for promotion of agriculture in general and home gardening in particular in the project sites.
समग्र त्यो परम्परागत कृषि प्रणालीलाई अलि व्यवस्थित र आधुनिकीकरण गर्नको लागि घर बगैँचा परियोजनाले ग्रामीण तहमा एउटा महत्त्वपूर्ण भूमिका निर्वाह गरेको हामीले ग्रामीण स्तरमा अनुगमन गर्न जाँदा उनीहरूले यो फिलिङ्स व्यक्त गरेको आधारमा यो भन्न सकिन्छ कि उनीहरूले राम्रै गरिरहेका छन् र यो कार्यक्रमले पनि राम्रै कुरा सिकाएको छ भन्न सकिन्छ.
एउटा सकारात्मक पक्ष के रह्यो भने विगतका दिनमा जुन मागी खाने जुन मागेर जुन आफ्नो गुजारा चलाउने तरकारी खाने मान्छेले आफ्नै घर बगैँचामा तरकारी उत्पादन गरेर जुन त्यहाँको यो लोकल भेराइटीलाई एउटा संरक्षण गरेर तीको तरकारी उत्पादन गरेर जस बजारसम्म अब ल्याएर जुन बेचबिखन गर्ने सम्म पुग्नु चाहिँ यो लिभरको चाहिँ महत्त्वपूर्ण भूमिका छ.
Coming to the year 2013, 25 village development committees have allocated separate funds to promote home garden groups.
हामीले यसै गरी सबैजना जम्मा हामी 38 जना जम्मा भएर योजना बनायौं अनि गाविसको पैसा ल्याएर प्रत्येक जनाको मल भकार सुधार नगरेदेखि तरकारी लाउनलाई मल राम्रो नभइकन तरकारी राम्रो हुँदैन भन्ने कुरा जानकारी भएर अनि भकार बनायौं आफैले सबैजनाले भकार बनायौं अनि गाविसको 20000 रुपैयाँ ल्याएर चाहिँ 20000 ले सिमेन्ट किनेर ल्याएर प्रत्येक जनाले एक बोरा सिमेन्ट दिएर मूत्रको ट्याङ्की बनायौं मूत्र सङ्कलन गरियो.
The Home Garden Project also provided technical support to the district agriculture development offices, NGOs, INGOs and other Swiss-funded projects and partner organizations to integrate home garden elements into their existing livelihood support programs.
This program is very suitable in the context of Nepal because our farming size is very small, almost 0.5 hectare area per average size of farm is that. We are receiving very good feedback from the farmer, so that Department of Agriculture has a plan to expand this program within 75 districts of Nepal.
The Home Garden project can be considered as one of the appropriate approaches towards the Nepal government's efforts to ensure food and nutrition security.
The purpose of the next phase is really to establish this program and the lessons learned of this program into the national policies, to anchor it into the activities of the local bodies and the Ministry of Agriculture, giving it a national impact which would enable the program to cover many more beneficiaries and eventually enable the donor SDC in this case to withdraw, because this will become part of the national policies.
The Home Garden project has been contributing to achieving the Millennium Development Goals, particularly in eradicating extreme poverty and hunger, improving maternal health, and to some extent reducing child mortality and ensuring environmental sustainability.
पहिलाको भन्दा धेरै राम्रो भएको छ रोगहरु लाग्न पनि बच्चाहरु पनि त्यति रोगी भएको छैन अहिले ठुलै पनि रोगी भएको छैन त्यति पहिलाको भन्दा सुगर सफा खाइरहेछ नुहाइ धुवाइ पनि एकदम परिवर्तन भइरहेछ.
Given the small-scale nature of home garden activity, it is genuinely appropriate for the land poor, smallholders and marginalized farmers who somehow cannot afford large-scale farming.
Over the period of 3 phases of this project, the project has demonstrated that home garden does work. It does provide benefits to poor household. The next strategy or approach, would be scaling up through mainstreaming home garden through a number of organizations.